sister, your mother, your father. So we're not just doing a favor from the height of our arrogance, let's say. So it's my honor tonight, to give you a small token of my appreciation and admiration to your work and what you do. And I always say, if everyone could do a little bit, we wouldn't have the huge problems we have in the world today. People talk about a famine, for example. You know, we waste 50% of the food we eat, especially here. We have all these big meals and stuff like that. So if we find a way of logistically just channel all this food, we could end world hunger. So it's a lot easier than we think if each and every one of us can do a little bit. So I would like to present this proclamation, and today we are recognized by the United Nations and by the Lebanese government. So I'd like to give you this imperial and royal proclamation. Whereas you is a Vietnamese American television anchor and reporter, being 3 times Emmy Award winning journalist. That's not... That alone deserves another award, and I'm going to give it to you. 2, not 1. You made broadcast history, becoming the first newscaster ever to anchor the news in 2 stations in the same market. In 1997, you founded the non-profit Love Across the Ocean, which benefits thousands of underprivileged school children in Vietnam and assists refugees in Southern California. Is that right? Yeah. Please, a round of applause. That's huge. And in this very auspicious occasion of the Summer of Love event, we're delighted to honor Leyna Nguyen and her wonderful organization, Love Across the Ocean, for the inspirational dedication to the less privileged, both here and overseas. Therefore, be it known that the Sovereign Imperial Royal House of Rasan mostly gratefully honors Leyna Nguyen, Love Across the Ocean, for the exceptional service to the American and Vietnamese communities. Congratulations, this is honor number 1. So, the second one, this is my great uncle. Was the first Arab emperor of Byzantium, which was the actual second Rome. And I give this award to pioneers and to people that inspire change. And the last time I gave this award was in 2016, so 6 years ago. And I would like to present it to you. You in person. That one is the organization, this one is for you in person. The Sovereign Imperial Royal House of Rasan, as the historical and legal heir to the Imperial House of Nicephorus, Byzantine Fawcett dynasty, through its legal head, which happened to be me, honors the person herein with the award named after His Majesty Nicephorus I, Emperor of the Romans, for the national and international achievement. Leyna Nguyen. Thank you so much for having me tonight, and thank you for everything you are doing. Thank you for helping her, because it's not easy. So congratulations, and let's reach our checkbooks for the main event. Thank you, and good night.
Oh, that is so nice. Thank you so so much. He Googled me. Okay. And I love you back. And you know I mean it. And when you say it, I know you mean it. Oh my God, I love almost every single one of you in here.
Almost.
The person I'm about to introduce, I recently met him, and he has a way about him. And my first question was, are you 100% Vietnamese? And his story is so amazing, and he didn't know me from anybody, and it was through the connection with Dr. Peter and his wife Valerie. And this man just pretty much opened up his heart and said, yeah, I'm going to do this. He got me the wine. Did you like the wine tonight? Nice, isn't it? Yes. Okay, you really like the wine. And he is so talented. So I'm just gonna let you watch the video first, and then I'm gonna introduce him. Okay? I mean, he's like amazing.
Cô Leyna giới thiệu một nghệ sĩ gốc Việt rất là nổi tiếng ở trên khu vực Hollywood. Những cái tác phẩm của anh được bán giá rất cao ở Hollywood với lại các nghệ sĩ rất là yêu thích. Và hôm nay thì anh có tặng một cái tác phẩm để bán đấu giá trong ngày hôm nay.
Amazing, right? I'm sure you've met other people who do great things, who come into, when I call it greatness, it's not just about how much money you make, how many people know you, are you famous, it's what you do with that. Like when you get recognition, when you make something of yourself, it's what you do with that. Because if you're just sitting at home enjoying all the adulation, that's nothing, right? It's what you do with it. And he has done so much with it. He helps other people in other countries, not just Vietnam, even though I'm proud to say that he's Vietnamese. He has made a name for himself on the world stage. And I am thrilled to have him here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sir Daniel Nguyen.
Nghèo quá. It's gonna help me out. So. All right. While I'm talking, I think we're gonna bring up the sculpture here. Well, first of all, everybody having fun? Look at everybody here. I'm telling you guys look hot. You know, I can tell you, when I saw the invitation saying 60s and disco, I went back to my photo of my father and said, you know what? I want to see what he wore. So I wore his jacket, and then the rest of them were like gifts and accessories. Somebody came up today and said, wow, where'd you get that costume? I said, wait a minute, this is Gucci here. What are you talking about? So, but everybody here looks amazing. And wearing this here, a tribute to my father and mother, now no longer here. All right, a lot to be said tonight, but like Leyna said here, we just met, but she said something to me when we had dinner together, thanks to Dr. Peter and Valerie, that really touched me. How do I say this here? When she said that the money of her organization is going to help the charity for the underprivileged mom and the children in Vietnam, it almost put me to tears. I am very fortunate and very lucky to be where I am today because of the luck and the fortunate to have everyone support me. But most people don't realize that when I was young, when my father went to war, they thought he died because he was in coma for over a year. So then my birth mother couldn't take care of me at that time. So I understand what underprivileged mom and children was like. I was 3-4 years old and I was left in the street. Eventually they put me in a orphanage. So it was tough.
Người đang mang
But imagine
bức
the
tượng
children now. We're almost 50
để đấu
years
giá mang
later.
lên trên giữa đây.
50 years later since the fall of
Tác phẩm
Saigon in
của nghệ sĩ
2025.
đang nói chuyện.
2025 will be 20 years. And we still have all these underprivileged mothers and children in Vietnam. That could be me. So if we have some opportunity to make a difference in this world, to change even just one life, hopefully we have another scientist that has a cure for cancer. Have someone that will make a difference in this world. I'm hopefully making a difference in the world by creating art that moves people, that moves you, because that's my legacy. Even though my background is reconstructive surgery, I went into my passion because this is what I leave behind. But what I'm doing now, I'm healing people intellectually and emotionally. And I want to share with you my vision so that you can be part of this journey. Because in life, what really counts on all of us when we leave this world is the deed, the positive influence we have on others. Nothing else counts. Nothing else matters. Money, clothes, jewelry, nothing else matters, guys. It's what you, each and every one of you, influence everyone else in a positive way is how you're going to be remembered. Tonight, you can be remembered. I created this sculpture, and it's not for sale, by the way. It is only a gift to the largest donor tonight. So I can never sell Buddha or Kuan Yin, which, by the way, tiếng Việt Nam là gọi là Kuan Yin. And she is the goddess of mercy and compassion, but mostly compassion for mother and their children. And I remember when I was in the street living, finally my mother put me in the orphanage, and my grandmother rescued me, and she struggled. But you know what? I remember at that time she prayed to Kuan Yin to say that I want my grandchild to have a better life. And somehow, that worked. Somehow my father came back a year later. Somehow because he was in the US military back then, they allowed him on the last plane, the last helicopter on top of the building to go over. But she couldn't make it. She had to be back there because he can only take so many people to the United States. And I had to make something of a difference, and so can you. A child like me, or a child like your children, is over there right now with a underprivileged mother trying to make it happen, to make sure that they can survive. So Kuan Yin here, I created her for the temple, but then I said, this could be a great way to showcase something really significant. I'm fortunate as an artist. I'm very well known, recognized all over the world. Last year, one of my sculptures sold for $3.5 million. And my work right now is appraised in the hundreds of thousands. And this one here just recently got a praise for 38,500, even though, and that was conservative. Probably it's going to be over 100,000, and eventually I'm hoping that it'll be a lot more. But the money's not the price of what it is. The prize of what it is what it represents. I created this as a tribute to all the mothers and the women out there that is underprivileged, that struggles to make a difference. I make it clear, like loose like a crystal, but the crystal will not break, because you cannot break something that is like energy. The soul, the spirit of all of us, you cannot break that. So this here is a tribute to all the women and mom, the grandchildren to have a better life. And you can make a difference tonight. But before we start, a little bit more on this donation, because I do not want to sell this, because this is not for sale. My work sells, like I said, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars and in the millions of dollars. And it's going to get appraised a lot more. And by the way, ask me about my movie.
Your movie?
Yes. I have the president of the Asian World Film Festival and I'm an award-winning Emmy Award director who's going to be co-directing my movie in about a couple years. So that means, and the reason I'm saying this, not just for me, but for you guys, that you have one of my pieces, this is the time to get it. Because when the movie's out, you don't want to pay the higher price for it. So that's why I brought it up. But anyway, let's watch a little bit, a 1.5 minute video that I had a videographer kind of give an understanding about Kuan Yin, how at the beginning there's shadows and there's clouds, but with energy and light, and this is sculpture is called brilliance. There's hope and there's the future for all of us. So let's play this video and then we'll go start. Everyone here to open their hearts tonight. Imagine what you can do tonight to make a huge difference for your children, your grandchildren, to remember the lives that you're going to touch tonight. Even if you do not, quote unquote, have the highest bid or to win this, you will raise the bar a little higher, so every penny of that is going to go toward making better lives for the underprivileged mother and children in Vietnam. So 100% of everything of my art tonight is going to go to Leyna's organization, and you can make a difference. So with that said, Leyna, I want you up here. We're gonna
số tiền bán cái tác phẩm ngày hôm nay sẽ đi vào cái quỹ của cô Leyna Nguyen.
By the way, I sponsor the wine so they can drink. The more you drink,
anh cũng chính là cái người mà đã tài trợ cho cái số lượng rượu được cung cấp cho buổi tiệc ngày hôm nay.
We're having a great time. Now think about the underprivileged, how we can help them with a little minor financial. They can be just as happy as we are at this moment. We are very privileged. Let's share that happiness to the underprivileged worldwide. So with that said, any number is going to be great. Its value, by the way, is $38,500. And like I said, it's gonna probably get priced next year.
Tác phẩm này được đánh giá là 38.500 đô.
To $3.5 million. So right now with this here, it is not for sale.
Nhưng mà nãy định giá nó sẽ tăng lên vài triệu đô la.
And the highest bidder is going to get this as a gift.
Ai sẽ là người đấu giá cao nhất tối nay để mà mang tác phẩm về? Hãy cứ giơ tay lên.
We see this as a gift from me to you personally, and it would mean a lot. So let's start right now first. Even though it's 38,500, let's start at 10,000. Actually, you know what? Let's start 5.
Sẽ bắt đầu bằng 5.000 đô. 5.000 đô cái tác phẩm này bắt đầu.
How about Em? You start next.
Và đã nhanh chóng lên 10.000 đô rồi.
Let's go. 15. We have 10. Can we get 15?
15.000 đô, cô ấy cũng giơ tay lên luôn.
20 now. We got 20.
20.000 rồi. 25.000 rồi.
Can we get
25 được không? Alright, 30.
30.000. Ai sẽ 30.000?
35.
Tác phẩm lên giá rất là nhanh.
35. Stop right here right now, guys.
35.000 hiện nay đang.
We're at 35 right now. Give a great applause for those bidders right now.
Hãy vỗ tay cho người đưa giá 35.000.
I am seriously moved and touched so far with 35,000, but you know what?
He wants to be more touched. More touched.
It's all good. All right, so here's the thing. Even if later on this could be a great heirloom, but imagine if you have this and donate it to a Buddhist temple.
Hãy tưởng tượng nếu mà bạn mua cái tác phẩm này rồi sau này các bạn sẽ tặng cho một cái chùa nào đó thì hàng nhiều thế hệ sau này sẽ được chiêm ngưỡng.
To have a better life, and you know what? She will listen. She listened to my grandmother, and I am standing here today, successful, but an open heart, and I want you to feel the same way. So we're at 35. Do I hear 40? I got 40.
Và bây giờ có 40.000 rồi.
We have 40 already.
Alright, do I hear 45? Do I hear 45? Alright, let's hold on for a second. Randy, do me a favor. I'm going to do something.
Giá hiện nay là 40.000.
I save it to the end just to kind of spice it up a little bit. Can you bring me a sketch that I did here? This is, by the way,
anh ấy sẽ tặng thêm cái bản phác thảo của cái tác phẩm này. Tặng thêm cái bản phác thảo.
Of an original painting I did that sold for over $250,000. And this is the original sketch.
Tác phẩm này là một tác phẩm phác thảo cho một cái tác phẩm mà anh đã bán 1/4 triệu đô la. Cái này rất là đáng giá. Rất đáng giá.
And I asked the appraiser, because this is an independent appraiser, I said, wait a minute, my work's selling in the millions. Why are you appraising only 12,000? She looked at me and goes, it's a sketch, Daniel. It's a sketch. And I said, yes,
anh ấy nói sao mà có người ta đánh giá cái tác phẩm này có 12.000 vậy thì nó là tại vì cái tác phẩm này là một chuyện. Mặc dù là nó là một tác phẩm do một cái tác phẩm là 250 triệu. Giờ đây thì anh sẽ tặng thêm luôn cho cái người nào mà thắng trong bức tượng này.
Personal archive. Like I said, I sold the original for $250,000. I was going to keep this, and it was exhibited in a museum. And now it can also be included with Kuan Yin. So now we're at 40. Can we go 42.50? I got 42.50 right there.
42.500.
May I ask what your name is?
Đã có người 42.500.
Ray hai em tên gì vậy? Harvey, Victoria. Okay, Ray and Victoria. So far, I got 42.50. Can you go a little higher? 45. 45. 45,000. All right, that's good. Okay.
Another sketch.
You know, I get guys, 100% every penny. Leyna, I'm gonna trust you.
Tất cả những cái tác phẩm, số tiền này sẽ được đưa qua cho cô Leyna. Tất cả số tiền 42.500 này.
So far, really loud. So we got 47.50. One more time. 45? 45? Oh, sorry. See, I jumped the gun. So now you gotta save face with me here. Go 47.50. Oh, before I do that, I want to clarify something real quick. Even though this is an edition of 95, there's only very few make, and I have to make them individually. It takes about 3 months to create this.
3 tháng
And it's never for sale. It's
để mà anh có thể tạo ra được tác phẩm này.
for auction. So that means that later on, if I decide to auction one up, and my name gets up there, this could go for $250,000, $1 million.
Cái này nó có thể tăng giá tới nửa triệu hoặc là $1 triệu về sau này đó nha. Nó càng sau này cái danh tiếng của của tôi càng lên thì cái tác phẩm nó sẽ càng lên.
It's great cause, and you got incredible.
Đây sẽ là một cái
Sir Daniel's Mona Lisa. So I call it metamorphosis.
Một ý nghĩa rất cao cả và cũng như là sẽ có một cái giá trị rất là tốt lớn. Anh này có thể nói là một họa sĩ mà là một người salesman rất giỏi.
One more time. If you do that, okay, I'm gonna put you guys in the spot. You got 45 được không?
45.000 cho một
Okay,
bạn
this
này.
is the last thing I'm gonna offer, and for the children of Vietnam, I'm gonna do one more thing.
Và tôi sẽ cho thêm một thứ nữa cho những người trẻ.
Okay, let me think about it. I have a plan. I have a plan. I'm speaking to a higher energy, and I got an idea. You're at 45, right now?
Có một cái ý tưởng mới.
And you were at 40,
Một người thì
right?
45.000, một người thì
42.50. How about
42.500.
this? If you do 45, just like Victoria here, I will personally make another one specially just for you, and you both will have one of my. Also,
Nếu mà anh chịu trả 45.000, tôi sẽ làm một cái giống y chang như thế này nữa để cho mỗi người có một cái.
Also, I'm gonna do a sketch of your wife.
Tôi sẽ làm, và hơn nữa tôi sẽ làm một cái phác thảo vẽ hình vợ của anh.
And guess what? We're doubling that, and all that goes to.
Và tất cả những số tiền đó đưa vào cho Leyna. Cô Leyna rất là xúc động.
Say yes.
Hãy nói đồng ý đi, tôi sẽ làm cái gì đó.
All the mom and children over there are saying, you know.
Và hãy nghĩ tới những người mẹ, những người đứa trẻ ở Quảng Trị.
I can have that. So what do you say there, Ray? What do you say there? $2,500 for that's it. I promise I won't go any higher than 45. I promise.
Chỉ có thêm 2.500 nữa
Only
thôi.
2,500 and you got that. I gotta match it otherwise. Yes?
45.000.
You can't? Oh, Emily?
How about 42.50?
Wait.
42.50.
Emily? Anh xin cho mấy con mấy đứa. So you're at 42.50, right? And you're happy with that, right? Okay. You do it, yes!
Và một người khác sẽ làm như thế.
We got 45 right now. So
Hai người cùng một bàn.
total of 90.
Hai người cùng một bàn. Mỗi người 45.000 cho nên là gọi là 90.000.
Your sister, I will sketch your sister.
Và tôi sẽ vẽ hình.
Absolutely. When you want, I will sketch it for them.
Tôi sẽ vẽ hình của.
Because of both of you, we got both 45, and thanks to you guys, I am eternally grateful for that. But I have something else for you to come up in a minute. Don't worry.
Tôi sẽ cảm ơn các anh rất là nhiều, rất là
But
nhiều.
right now, we got $90,000 and
Chúng ta có 90.000.
bottom of my heart.
Tôi cảm ơn từ đáy lòng của tôi.
That is amazing. You are amazing. So, Victoria, Lee, Corey, please come up. Christopher, I love you.
But before we do that, I'm going to go over here and give Ray and his wife a hug for bringing the value up. Thank you for your gift, buddy. That is awesome.
Come on, Christopher.
Thank you so much.
Christopher.
All right. Here we are going to
You didn't
photograph.
buy that shirt for nothing, so get up here, Christopher.
Hey, wait a minute.
Và đây là hai vị,
Here.
mỗi vị 45.000 để có sở hữu bức tượng.
Because I gotta tell you, this is
Mỗi người
part of my
45.000 để
journey.
sở hữu
And
bức
by the
tượng này,
way,
và
when the
tổng
movie
cộng là
comes out,
90.000
this
sẽ
is
dỡ
part
vào
of
cái
it.
quỹ
And,
của
I want to make sure that
cô
you
Leyna
guys
Nguyen.
somehow
Qua cái
involved
tác
and
phẩm
mentioned.
của
By the
Hạ
way,
sĩ Nguyen.
by the way, I have a show coming up July 30th, single artist show with VIPs. You are going to be my VIP guest at that show.
Và các anh sẽ trở thành khách quý của tôi trong những cái chương trình trong tương lai của tôi.
All right, no background here. Just smile. Everybody. All right, thank you so much, so much, and congratulations with the Quan Yin, Quan Yam. By the way, the poetry and the poem on this is a meditation about mercy and compassion. And actually, the language here is before Sanskrit. It is actually a Vietnamese language before the French influence. Old language that's lost forever that I dug up and put it engraved in this. So it's very, very special. All right, so now I got.
You had more?
I have a little. Usually when I do, before pre-COVID, I did about maybe 2 donation auction a year. So now it's after 2 years, I got an itch. I want to do more. The more money I raise, the more the energy will flow into the world.
Mỗi năm, nhưng mà sau Covid đã bị ngưng trệ, cho nên tôi có thể tặng thêm một số nữa.
Without any kind of reciprocal material back or whatever, because like I said, when you leave this world, you leave. How about now? I'm going to start with just donating money out of your heart. And I want to start with a high number, just to get my friends to donate. So I'll start first. Now, if you give a dollar amount directly to your organization, I'm going to give a gift bag. Fabian, can you grab a gift bag for me, Michelle? I got 10 gift bags that has 2 bottles of wine, chocolate, and an invitation to my event as well. And if you donate, I got only 10, and let's see what else we got. And I'm going to personally start first. I'm going to give the foundation and top of everything else a check for $5,000. I do that as a token to share with you that I want you to match my $5,000 or more just out of your heart. Remember, it's a 501c3 tax-wise, and I've got 10 of these. And whoever does it, thank you, Fabian. And by the way, Fabian is our art specialist. And for those of you there that don't go to him, you want to go see my show. So I got this right now. I've got 10 of them, and right now I got 5,000 right now put in. I want you guys, who wants to put in 5,000 or more to receive this just because, from your heart. Nothing in return, but you'll get 1,000 times more gratification. Because that 5,000, the lives you touch is going to be enormous. And who's to say that one child is not going to be the person that cures cancer? So do I hear, put in your hands up, if you can put at least 5,000 or more. Anybody? Just put your hand up if you want to put 5,000 or more. All right, maybe that's a little bar too high. Let's go a little bit something less. How about just go with 1,000? Anybody just put in $1,000 just out of your heart for, okay, I got one right there, Randy, my partner there, 1,000. We got one person right now. Do I get another person just put in $1,000 right now? Just, I got another person here, 2,000. Thank you, Vanessa and Rick. So we got another 1,000. I got another 1,000 here, so that's 3 right there. I got 4. I got 4,000. Okay, I got 6 more bad guys. I got 4,000. I just need 6 more volunteers for a great cause. Come on, guys, and you're gonna get invited to my show, and I want to treat you the top VIP. We got 4 sponsors right now for $1,000. I just need a few more. Anybody else for $1,000? Just donate. I got 5 right here, guys. 5. All right. Everybody clap a hand for those for $1,000 now. All right, so I got 5. I'm gonna give a last opportunity for you to donate $1,000. I got 5. Do I get a few more? Just a few more, and I promise. I got 6 right there. Right there, 6. I promise if I don't reach 10, you're gonna hear me talking all night. I promise I'm not leaving the stage. I'm gonna get 4 more. I got 7 right there. Do I get 8 right there? Yes. All right, I need 2 more. Don't leave me hanging here. 2 more. Just 2 more. That's it, guys. 2 more, and you're gonna be at the club of Sir Daniel Nguyen. Every party I have in Beverly Hills, I'm inviting you. So just 2 more. 2 more. I got 1 more right there. That's number 9. Yes. Leyna em, mình có 9.000 rồi, mình còn 1.000 thôi. I'm gonna leave that to you right now because anh xin 9.000 rồi.
Wait. Wait a second. Yes. She's already paying for the music and the lights
and the staging and everything.
But she wants to give $1,000
I
more.
love it. Thank you.
Thank you, Em. Thank you, Em. See,
Can we have other people? Because I forgot to keep track.
oh yes,
Can
raise
we-
all your hand.
can
All
we
the
raise
10,
your
please
hands?
raise your hand right now.
Okay,
And
chị Tâm and Donnie and
Yes.
Giúp Ha. And where, Kathy, where are you? Where's
Fabian, make sure you, when you hand out the bags, get their email and phone number because I gotta tell you, our
and
parties
Randy?
are famous. We invite 100 people, 1,000 people show up. So you gotta have your name, invitation number, and everything to be admitted. So Fabian, make sure the 10 people that donate 1,000 gets the red carpet treatment. Of course, also the $90,000 clients, of course. Don't forget that. All right, guys, that almost concludes tonight's presentation, and I want to give a big hand to everyone tonight that's here. Even if you didn't donate, you made a difference. Okay, wait a minute. I got somebody big here. Because I was saying, all right. First of all, this here is my guy. You know, he listens to me when he bought his Picasso, when he bought his Salvador Dali. I gotta tell you, and his investment went up into the hundreds of millions because of the art. Now, one thing I want to say before I put over, because I know what you're gonna do, and I'm going to cry when you do this. But first of all, I was just at his winery. He has an amazing winery in Napa, and we installed it with my artwork, and it's called Ruvango, and I'm gonna
It's $8 million worth of art.
well, I don't want to say that because they take insurance for that stuff. So. All right, but anyway, I'm going to leave a little bit of, I have no idea what Michael's going to say, but I was wondering, he's sitting there, and I'm like, Michael, $1,000, what, can I donate anything? I'm thinking, I don't want to put him in a spot, but I think he's going to do something special. So Michael, it's all yours.
Bác sĩ Michael Đào xuất hiện chắc chắn là sẽ có một cái con số tiền
I'm
nào
doing
đó.
this on behalf of my friend Daniel Nguyen and Dr. Peter Vu. We don't have enough donations, so from this point on to the end of the party, I will match up to $50,000 cash. Whoever donate cash, no statue, I have enough. So I didn't bid. That's true. I never have enough. So cash.
Anh nói rằng là
I-
anh sẽ bác sĩ Michael Đào sẽ gọi là sẽ match, tức là sẽ tặng bằng cái con số những người nào mà tặng cho tới $50,000 từ giờ này cho tới cuối giờ. Từ giờ này cho tới cuối giờ, nếu mà ai tặng tiền thì bác sĩ Michael Đào sẽ tặng bằng đúng số tiền đó, tăng cho tới tối đa là $50,000. Và bác sĩ Michael Đào nói là vui lòng hãy cho tôi xài hết cái số tiền $50,000 trong tối nay.
Just to show your appreciation, I wanted to pay for that because you know what? He has a great heart, and by doing so, it makes him feel great. So please, everybody, raise your glass right now, everyone, to toast Michael for his generosity. Number one. Yes, Michael. Thank you, Michael. And don't forget your wife, your beautiful wife here. Tiếng Việt Nam của anh không có rành lắm nha. So, qua đây mới có 10 tuổi, so I speak English. So this is his beautiful wife. So, by the way, Vietnamese, he makes decision, you know who wears the pants though, right? You know the 50,000 was approved by who, right? But Michael, thank you so much.
Đó là vợ của bác sĩ Michael Đào.
He's like 1 year older than me, that's it. Alright guys, but definitely go to Ruvango.
Leyna, have to keep up. Leyna, give a list of whoever donate cash only. No jewelry, no nothing, just cash. Or checkbook is fine. Checkbook. Credit card too. We take credit cards. American Express or Visa or whatever. Black cards, we take them all.
50,000 guys.
Dr. Michael Dow,
Yes.
everybody. Thank you so much.
What can I say?
Một lần nữa bác sĩ Michael Đào vừa mới đứng lên và nói rằng là từ đây cho tới cuối buổi tiệc ai tặng tiền bao nhiêu thì bác sĩ Michael Đào sẽ tặng y sang cái số tiền đó, tối đa là $50,000. Tức là trong khán phòng này ai tặng 1.000 thì bác sĩ Michael Đào sẽ tặng thêm 1.000, tặng 10.000 thì bác sĩ Michael Đào sẽ tặng 10.000, cho tới tối đa là $50,000.
$250? Okay, here's the thing. For all of you who put in $250 or more, I'll make sure that each and every one of you get a bottle of wine. So, because I want to spend his money. And when I don't have enough here, I'll make sure I buy more at Dutch Crossing. By the way, these bottles are expensive. They're really good
Và
wine.
họa sĩ Quynh
So,
nói rằng là bây giờ
make sure Leyna
bỏ
spend his money. Whoever puts in
250 đô
between now,
thì
moving forward,
họa sĩ Quynh sẽ tặng
250
một
or more,
chai
it's a bottle of
rượu
wine.
vang.
And if we're short, I'll make sure
chai rượu
I'll
vang.
get shipped in cases of it. So every one of you gets a bottle of Dutch Crossing. So, how's that sound, guys? So if everybody here, 250, that will match 50,000. And you know what? We'll reach
Thì bác sĩ
almost
Michael Đào sẽ tặng thêm 250 đô.
$150,000 if you do that. So, with that said, I think I'm speechless after that. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Daniel Nguyen.
Thank you. I don't thank me. I want to thank everyone here. And I want to thank you, Leyna, for allowing me to be part of this because it makes me feel I have a purpose if I'm able to help you. So don't thank me. I appreciate that you allow me to do this for the underprivileged and allow everyone here to have even a part of how I feel. That is
Leyna
priceless.
nói là
So
cảm ơn
thank you
họa sĩ
everyone
Quynh.
tonight for your
Thì
generosity,
họa sĩ Quynh nói rằng là
contribution,
đừng cảm ơn tôi.
and
Tôi
your love and support
mới lại
for
cảm ơn
Leyna,
cô
and
đã cho
I
phép
hope
tôi
that
được tham
we
gia
can do this more
để mà
often
làm
and
những chuyện
make
như
the
thế này.
world a better place. Thank you.
Was I right? Was I right? Is he not amazing? Thank you. This, like beyond my dreams. Remember at the beginning of the show, I was worried I couldn't pay for dinner tonight. So thank you so much. I mean, you know everyone here. Well, cái chị này chị đang viết check nè. Gosh, I love it. You guys are so amazing. Another thing about Daniel, he didn't just bring his art and himself. These two tables are his friends who also bought raffle tickets and bid on items and but
Tôi
aside
nói
from
rằng
that,
là
you're more
nó đi
support
ra
as well.
ngoài
So
cái
thank you.
sự
You are
tưởng tượng
a
của tôi.
treasure.
Ngày hôm
You
nay
really
tôi
are
chỉ
a
còn
treasure.
đang lo làm
Michael
sao mà
Đào,
trả
thank
tiền
you
được
so
cho cái
much.
buổi tối hôm nay đây. Giờ đây thì nó đã dư sức tưởng tượng của tôi rồi.
But this is what we have
Họa
to
sĩ
do
Quynh
now
tới đây mà
because
chẳng những tới đây làm như vậy mà còn cái bàn của
like
anh,
we can't dance
những bạn
in
bè
front
của
of
anh
her.
còn mang theo rất là
So
nhiều
we
những
need
cái
to
quà tặng như vậy nữa.
carefully, right, Victoria? Carefully move the sculpture so that it's not there anymore. So we actually have to be out of here at 11 because they're very strict. I know that some of you are writing checks. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Michael Dow. You are amazing.
Chúng ta phải đi ra khỏi
Christopher
cái chỗ này vào lúc
Leyna
11 giờ đêm. Tôi biết rằng là các bạn đang có nhiều người đang viết những cái chi phiếu và bác sĩ Michael Đào sẽ tặng đúng cái số tiền mà các bạn sẽ tặng ngày hôm nay. Tôi cảm ơn rất nhiều.
You guys, first of all, you know how you always save the best for last? Yeah. And they can wait impatiently. But they're not mad. They're not mad. Nhưng mà I have to make sure that they're awake. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. Guan Yin is gone, right? Guan Yin is gone right now? Okay, good. Because look at this. The incredibly sexy Giúp Linh and Giúp Love. Oh my God. We've been waiting for so long. Thank you to Leyna and Love Across the Ocean for having us tonight. Thank you. Quý vị ơi, quý vị đã nghe action của Mr. Nguyen rồi phải không? Mọi người, quý vị một tràng pháo tay lớn được nữa không ạ? Tại vì mình ray quá nhiều tối nay. Mong là chương trình sẽ mang những điều may mắn nhất đến với các quý vị kém may mắn. Hold on one thing.
Well, see See, now that I have this beautiful lady up here, I want to get your attention. I know about, if they're not here, you're not going to listen to me. So I got one announcement here that I want to share with you so that since I got
có một cái thông báo cho mọi người
here, so they can be part of this. One of the silent bidder that wanted the Kuan Yin tonight, had a maximum of X amount. And I just texted them and they said that they're disappointed. So they begged me, said, Daniel, I want that piece. And I said, I already gave even two away. They said,
một người nhắn tin vào là muốn
so she's decided, or
muốn có một cái tác phẩm giống như hồi nãy.
And Tiffany, you know them. They are also putting in $45,000.
Và họ sẽ đưa 45.000 đô la.
That said, I just want to announce that you now, Leyna, you got three $45,000 Kuan Yin. So you got another 45,000 right now. So just want to announce that. Thank you, beautiful ladies, so I can get your attention. I'm going to give it back to you.
Alright, thank you. Quý vị ơi, chương trình chúng ta cũng sắp hết rồi đó, mà quá nhiều nghệ sĩ ơi, mình còn nhiều giờ không? Mình còn nhiều giờ không chị yêu? Chơi luôn. Không, em biết rồi. Yes. Em sẽ hát. Ok quý vị ơi, và tiếp tục nha. Không làm mất thời gian quý vị, ca khúc rất là hay và rất là đẹp của nhạc sĩ Đức Huy được mang tên Và Con Tim Đã Vui Trở Lại. Quý vị ơi, tại vì tối như quý vị chưa vỗ tay cho một one man band anh Mr. Nghĩa. Phải kêu nghĩa sữa mới được, chứ còn nghĩa không, anh nghĩa không có hứng. Anh nghĩa cười. Cả nhà mình hôm nay cũng chắc là cũng đông đủ ha. Tại hồi nãy Lam vô Lam thấy đầy đủ lắm, nhưng mà bây giờ chắc là có nhiều anh chị đã về trước, có thể là ngày mai một là mở tiệm đi làm cho nên về sớm, mà không sao, mình còn bao nhiêu thì mình get together bấy nhiêu. Còn thời gian và cũng còn mình còn ca sĩ nữa rất là hay nữa cả nhà, cho nên đừng có về sớm nha. Dạ. Chẳng lẽ đi buồn ngủ. Nếu quý vị có ngứa chân ngứa tay ra sàn nhảy cùng với Linh Lam cho vui nha.
Đó là cái phần một phần của cái buổi gây quỹ ngày hôm nay. Rất là hào hứng với những cái tác phẩm của họa sĩ Nguyen. Bây giờ thì chúng ta sẽ tạm chia tay nhau ở đây. Còn mọi người đã thấy được phần nào một cái buổi gây quỹ nó như thế nào ở Mỹ. Tất nhiên là tất cả những cái số tiền này sẽ đi về cái quỹ của Leyna Nguyen, và từ đó sẽ đi về những người nghèo khó ở Quảng Trị, là quê nhà của cô Leyna Nguyen, và cô sẽ đi về Việt Nam vào tháng 7 này để mà tổ chức những cái buổi như vậy. Cô đã trả lời cho PhoBolsaTV cách đây khoảng chừng 1-2 tuần gì đó. Xin chào.
Bạn có biết, khi đôi chân được nghỉ ngơi thì đôi bàn tay vẫn phải làm việc miệt mài. Ghế vật lý trị liệu i9 của Lutraco có 4 rollers cuộn bàn tay cùng với nhiệt sưởi ấm, tuyệt vời cho những ai sử dụng tay nhiều như làm nail hay làm tóc. Ghế i9 với 2 cánh tay đẩy lùi phía sau ra vào rất dễ dàng và tiết kiệm không gian. Kỹ thuật massage cánh bướm bay tối tân và hiệu quả nhất hiện nay. Kéo cơ với kỹ thuật split L track giảm nhức mỏi rất hiệu quả. Màn hình cảm ứng phẳng như iPhone hay iPad rất thông minh và dễ sử dụng. Ghế Top Medical Massage Lutraco là người bạn thân thiết trong mỗi gia đình Việt Nam.
Happy July 4, kỷ niệm 14 năm thành lập hệ thống Teletron. Mừng sinh nhật Teletron Bolsa. Kính mời quý đồng hương tham dự nhạc hội hoàn toàn miễn phí, quy tụ 50 ca nghệ sĩ nổi tiếng hải ngoại.
Được tổ chức tại Teletron Bolsa Little Sài Gòn suốt 3 ngày, thứ Bảy ngày 2, Chủ nhật ngày 3 và thứ Hai ngày 4 tháng 7 từ 1 giờ trưa đến 8 giờ tối.
Nhân dịp này, ghế massage 16.000 made in Japan là the best luxury medical chair in the world, chỉ sản xuất 2.000 cái trên toàn thế giới theo tiêu chuẩn xe Ferrari, tặng nệm cứng chống đau lưng 100% Italy.
Teletron trên đường Bolsa góc Magnolia trong khu Linh Tượng Đức Thắng Trần bên cạnh Phước Lộc Thọ. 714 898 6999.
Quý vị muốn có nụ cười đẹp, ăn nhai ngon miệng, nói chuyện tự tin, xin mời đến Smile Again Dental Center, trung tâm nha khoa hiện đại với hệ thống phòng lab làm răng ngay tại chỗ, chuyên về răng sứ thẩm mỹ, răng giả tháo lắp, đặc biệt cấy răng implant toàn hàm Orthodontic với kỹ thuật đắp xương bằng plasma của chính bệnh nhân, giúp rút ngắn thời gian điều trị, mang lại kết quả bền đẹp. Smile Again sử dụng các thiết bị digital và laser tối tân nhất trên thị trường, từ máy đo hàm 3 chiều, máy scan lấy dấu răng đến máy in răng sứ zirconia, giúp làm răng nhanh chóng cho quý vị ở xa với độ chính xác tuyệt đối, thuận tiện và an toàn. Smile Again Dental Center ngay góc đường Magnolia và Hazard. Điện thoại 714 248 9883 714 248 9883.
Kính chào quý khách của văn phòng Angela. Chúng tôi hân hạnh giới thiệu đến các bạn các dịch vụ của văn phòng công ty chúng tôi là DMV, sang tên xe, bảo hiểm, dịch thuật, các dịch vụ pháp lý và đầu tư. Với phương châm phục vụ uy tín, tận tâm và giá cả phải chăng, chúng tôi cam kết rằng dịch vụ của chúng tôi sẽ đem lại sự thỏa mãn cho quý khách. Cảm ơn quý khách đã sử dụng dịch vụ của văn phòng Angela.